Oh my gosh, guys, I be, let me tell y'all, I just be winging these videos. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, on period. Where is it? Get this lamp out my face. Get out my face. Okay. Baby, one thing I be trying to do is sneak me some time in with these babies. Like, for real. Baby, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can call us crazy, whatever. But, baby, I got to get my babies. I got to get my cuddles in. I was holding this little girl. I said, I need to put her on some clothes. She's a big, this is a big baby. I was like, I need to put on some. Baby, when I tell you, I be lifting my little 5-pound, 8-pound little barbell things. But a whole 14 pounds, baby be doing a whole lot. But look at her in just her little diaper. Say, Mama put me on a cloth diaper. Yes, I did. I got some more cloth diapers too. I took the padding out, and I think I should have left at least one of the little pads in, but I didn't want it to be too bulky on her. So, and she got her ears pierced. Oh my gosh. So I don't know what to put her on next. Like, I was like, she got so many little outfits, but without her hair, it's like, oh my gosh. And I was thinking about just sending her out to be rooted. I probably done told y'all this before, but I was considering sending her out to someone to root her. But I'm like, can you imagine me sending out my big old baby? I don't want to send my big old baby out. Like, I don't want her to go. Like, I can't stand the idea of her going in a box and leaving me. Is crazy. I just don't want to do it. So I'm like, nope. As soon as I get time, baby. Soon as you walk in. Soon as you walk in. Oh, the song that popped in my head. But let me tell you something. This is gonna be so hard when I paint this boy. When I paint the boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm going to do. When I tell you, when I get ready to paint this boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it'll be a little second before I get to the boy, because I want to root at least 3 of these heads before I get him started. Cause once I see, when I get a kid that I'm really hyper excited about, it's hard for me to focus on anything else. So I need to be done got most of my work done. Get these mommies satisfied. And look at this. Look at his belly. Look at that little belly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. And this is what I love about the hobby. Sometimes, you know, finding kids is hard. And because you got to worry about the sculpting, you got to worry about the pouring. You got to, then there are certain sculptors that only sell to certain people. Then you got to worry about overseas, the shipping and stuff like that. Like, it's just so many different things that play into factor of how I choose what kits to pick, the paint and all that and stuff. But the good thing is, it's always, if you really want to paint a kit, you gonna always find a kit that you like. That a sculptor is just like, they got a little website. You can go on there. There's no politics. Just, baby, you got the money, you got the kit. Pop. I be having little songs popping in my head. I be like, oh, and then I be like, oh God, I can't do that. Cause baby, these people gonna be like, girl, what kind of music you be listening to? Conscious music. That's what I be trying to listen to, like, most of the time now. But every now and then I gotta go ahead and pop your, you know what I mean? I be listening to some ratchet music sometimes, but I try to listen to more conscious music now to kind of, so I can be vibrating high, but I'll still choke. No, okay. But yeah, this, oh my gosh, this is my baby. I was thinking about stuff. I was like, now when I get her rooted, Lola's, when I get her rooted, y'all gonna be sick of seeing this baby. I'm telling y'all gonna be so sick of her. Y'all gonna be like, girl, you got more babies than that. When she get hair, cause the way she finna be, and I don't know how to do no hair, baby. That's the thing. That's the game. I do not know how to do a little girl's hair. That's why my baby's had their hair braided by my cousin. And then they started going to the hair salon, and that was their thing, because I didn't know how to do no hair. Really, I know how to do like the twist, what I do to Taraji hair, in Brooklyn hair. That's as much as I know how to do. But the way I'm gonna be trying to put her some little ponytails up in this head. Matter of fact, you know what? The next time I go to the hair store, I'm gonna go ahead and grab her some bows. Go ahead and start grabbing her some bows, cause baby, you finna be the way you finna be out here at the pool in her stroller, going for walks with me. Tell them, just get ready. Just get ready. You want a pacifier? Your big old behind stuff ain't got no business talking about no pacifier. Well, that's okay. Gabby was walking around with hers till she was about 3. Baby, the way I started hiding that little thing from her, I still got her pacifier too. I got her very first pacifier, which is what I set all my reborns magnets to, because I eventually clipped the nipple off of it. So let me tell you, true story, a picture of Cicely, 1922. She was 1.5 years old and had like the newborn pacifier that they give them in the hospital. And I traded her one of my bigger pacifiers for that pacifier, right? And then she would have that pacifier, but she always sucked it. She always sucked her pacifier. Well, not always, but a lot of times she liked to suck it upside down. So she would have it upside down in her mouth. But I traded it. And then, for the longest time, I left it as is. But then eventually, I clipped the nipple. And so, that's what I set my magnets to, that particular pacifier. Now, I bought some just like it. But I always know which one is hers, is the main one. And I do not ever send that one away. But I end up, eventually, when we got her off the other pacifier, and it's purple. Do I have it over here? It might be over there. But I know which one it is. I never send it out. And I kept, I think it was is it a jelly pop or something like that? I kept that one too. So I have her first and last pacifier. Ain't that something? I sure do. I got her first and last pacifier. It's crazy, the little stuff that you like to keep of your kids and stuff. But the babies use it. They use them. But I remember when because she was so in love with pacifier. I remember she discovered my little pacifier collection, and she dumped out all the pacifiers. She was like, oh, binkies, and she was just like popping them all in her mouth. And I was like, wait, because I was like making sure the ones that I hadn't put no KY or nothing on it. And luckily, most of them was like brand new. But when I came in there, she was just like popping one in the mouth, taking the other one out, popping it. Like she was testing them all. Like she was so excited. Like she had found a jar full of candies. I'm like, girl. But anyway, I think ZoZo gonna be like that. ZoZo, you gonna want pacifiers all your life. Probably. She probably won't pacifiers. Look out. She look. Yeah, this crunch, little. That's why she needed that other little thing, so she can have a little diaper boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's so funny because the way that her mottling is right here on her back, it looked like, you know, when you do this and the baby, your fingerprints kind of go in their little skin. That's what it looked like when I do that. But it's so sweet. But it's just because it just so happened to turn out that way. But she is not a little baby. No, you not, baby. Ain't nothing little about this girl. Nothing little. She definitely fit in 6 months. And that's I mean, it's just it's so fun. Oh my God, it's so fun, y'all. So fun. And the dress, I like the color in her belly button. Where it turned out. I'm just happy with her overall. But I just feel like that boy, if I could do what I wanted to do with her to that boy, I'm finna be on here crying. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I'm finna be on here crying. I'm finna be like, I don't know which one to choose. Y'all gonna have to help me choose probably. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just be like, I still have my connection. Because sometimes it's so weird because we know these are dolls, right? But sometimes it's just something about a particular doll. You ever had a doll that you like? Now with Zoe, I think she's really nicely painted. But let's let's say a doll that maybe have more flaws or boo-boos or something like that. But it's just something about them that you just love the most. Like, I don't know, you just like, when you walk in the room, that's the baby that you gravitate towards picking up. When you get ready to do a video, that's the baby you want to do a video with. When you say you want to go change a baby, that's the baby you want to go change. There is something about certain dolls that just pulls you in. And like I said, this baby right here don't look nothing like nobody in my family. My family don't really have the fuller lips and stuff, but well, I take that back. Maybe not this full, but I think the way that I painted her, the coloring on her lips and stuff like that, maybe my son and my firstborn daughter might maybe a little bit of a fuller lip, but yeah. But her lips is like, it's full, but it's not, they're not too full. Does that make sense? Like, they make sense. They look naturally flow with her face. You know, some people do lips and they be all across the face, and that's not natural. I mean, it might be natural for some people, but anyway, I don't know how to explain it, but some babies in my collection reminds me of somebody, like a family member, a cousin, or one of my kids, or something like that in different phases of their lives. But this baby really don't, but it's just something about her. It's just something about her. And I love the way her silicone feel. That's one of the things. I love the way her silicone feels. I love the way her armatures move. And yeah, she's just a special girl. So I need to get her on some clothes, but I haven't been able to do that. I know I have this little romper here. Let's see what it look like. Even though she don't got on a diaper that I would want her to wear with this. I wouldn't really want her to wear this diaper. But let's just do it just for giggles and wiggles. Come on, Puka. So I've been down this road before and back again. My heart is true. Your pal and a comforter. Invited everyone you knew. You would see, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend." Ooh, traveled the road and back again. My heart is pure. You're a pal and a comforter. Listen, I have to make a joke about it, because listen, I'm telling you, it took me a long time before I could even sing that song, hear that song. Y'all know I always got a good old sad story. But I still am not good at watching the Golden Girls. I used to watch it all the time, but I cannot watch it because that was a show that me and my grandmother used to watch growing up when I was a little girl, and even as I got bigger. And I every time I see it, as soon as the commercials start coming up, when they start singing, I'll be flipping the channel real fast because I cannot take the music. I just start crying. But I'm getting better now, because baby, y'all heard me sing that song, baby, with all my might. Baby, y'all wanna be a hater, then just say that. Because if you say I can't sing, take it up with your mammy, because you a lie, she a lie. No, because what? Thank you for being a friend. Traveled the road and back again. My heart is pure. You're a pal and a confidant. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I be doing too much. I know it. Just don't listen to this part. Block me out. Fast forward or something. You know what? I be telling y'all to listen to the videos on times too. But they say that kind of hurt your algorithm a little bit. But it be kind of funny when I be on times too, because I be like, but I think I talk slow enough to where when I go on times too, it still don't sound that crazy. But anyway, thank you for being a friend. Oh my gosh. Girl, ain't you cute? Mama need one of these, baby. I need me a little ramper. I need me a little strawberry outfit. So them boys can be that girl. They be like, ooh, look at that little strawberry. They finna be, oh, look at that sugar boogies, sugar smothers. Look at that sugar smothers. You know the old people, they be like, oh, you this sweetie pie sugar bumps. And you be like, that's how you be wanting to, baby. They be, oh, look at them little jaws that just don't look at that sugar, that rubber that just a twitch and reach it, and they kiss you on the babies on the ribs with you know, sugar. Oh, she smells so good. She smells like that old. Oh, that just smells so good, like that baby powder. Her so baby fresh. Oh, sugars. Baby, let me tell you something. If you weren't in my family and we ain't share the same DNA, you better not sugar smuggums or nothing to my baby. You better not have to pinch my churn cheeks. And the sugar smuggums, I be like, whoa, whoa. You can't be my friend. My battery finna go dead. Baby, they said that's enough. You finna get canceled. Baby, look, everything trying to help me. Thank you for being a friend. Traveled the road and back again. My heart is poor. You're a pile and a con.